Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today we are going to do those beautiful summer nail art. Have a preview of it in here. Absolutely awesome, and I hope you think the same and also you like this tutorial too. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss any future tutorials coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Let's start. I'm actually quite excited for this set and I cannot wait to show you it. So we are gonna use the ombre technique. But first of all, you want to get some nice background, and I choose 203 because it's just like a really beautiful pink. I will actually try to do it in a one coat because we are gonna cover it quite a lot with the design anyway. Perfect, and then cook it. And then on another one. And cure it. They could actually come into that pre-painted color. It would be fantastic. But then I use it white background quite a lot as well. But this pink will just look awesome. And the pinky. Brilliant. Okay, we also want some nice and bright pink, and I'm gonna use 277. I think it is a fantastic color. So grab my thumbnail and then just apply this pink. Using the sponge, we are gonna blend it. So I've got some sponge in here. Remove any fluff which might be on the sponge. As you can see, there is always lots of fluff going on. And then just start blending. It's a really beautiful color. And then cure it. Okay, that's a pinky, and on the pinky we are gonna go exactly the same. So this is same technique I'm using for a baby boomer. The nails I've got right now on my nails as well, like with this difference that I'm just blending the white, and here I'm blending the pink. Okay, then we've got middle finger and ring finger and the index finger. Index finger is gonna be exactly the same like the pinky and the rest. So blend it in. Depending how pigmented you want it, you could apply a drop of the like sprinkle it with the clear acrylic, or you could just leave it the way it is, like absolutely depending on the results you want to get. Okay, on the middle finger, we are just gonna sponge it a tiny bit of that color. So we've got some sort of ombre here as well. And on the bottom, the yellow one. Grab another sponge. I love that you can cut the sponges into any sizes you need. And then if they are really small, you can use the tweezer. And just blend that one out as well. I'm actually gonna cut a small pink piece as well because it's easier to do it with the tweezer. And just touch up my pink. And I wouldn't bin those sponges. I would use them like, if it does happen that I will be using the similar color combination, of course I can reuse them. Okay, and then here. And there. So the pink one and the yellow. Brilliant, let's cook it and move on into the next step. So we can apply the second layer. That is perfect. I'm not too fussy about it because we are gonna put some glitter over it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And you can see it here, I have used only what I had on the sponge. I'm gonna take those ones out. So it's pretty fast to create that. Yellow, yellow, and a pink. Multitasking, and I made the mess. I'm using a UV cleanser to remove that splash. Blue scrap would be too harsh and it would remove my gel polish. Brilliant. Okay, let's move away the sponges. We don't need them anymore. We can move on into the next step, and that is those pretty glitter. I love it so much. Like, I think it's just fantastic. It is just fantastic. So to use this glitter, you could have like a messy top coat. And I do have a messy top coat, which I use actually for a smaller particle of the smaller particle of the glitter. It was called fairy dust. So now this one I'm gonna use the unicorn one. Dip in the brush and just add some sparkle through it. So I'm trying to work out the top coat quite nice and thin. That's enough. This one we're gonna leave it. This one we're gonna leave it. And then sparkle going on the other ones. I'm completely placing them kind of random, I would say. Just to get a tiny bit of that glitter going on. And then cure it. Okay, this one is ready for the next step, so we are gonna use some matte top coat. And matte top coat here.
Okay, the glitter encapsulation one, what you want to do it is, because we're working with the gel polish, you need to encapsulate that glitter. And what I like to do it is when I'm working on the clients which have only gel polish, because obviously that's what I will be showing you, or if I'm doing this design over the extensions which are just completely finished, I would apply next layer of the top coat. And no, it is not going to look bulky. I have some tutorials when I'm doing it on the actual natural nails with the gel polish. You can check them out because we are going to rebuff that. The reason why I'm doing it is the glitter particles in that case are pretty large, and normally we put the glitter encapsulated in the gel, like when we do use the builder gels or something to encapsulate our product. And here we are using only a top coat or a base gel to encapsulate it, so that's why those steps are necessary, and it can give an absolutely fantastic results at the end, because it would be quite hard to do those kind of ombre with the builder gel. So this is the easiest way to do it, like once the nails are finished. Okay, these two are ready for the next step. So I had some gel polish touching a blue tack, which I've got in here. Oh, it clicked off really nice. I'm just gonna touch that up. Clean it and buff it, because we want to use some gold transfer foil. And for that you want to have the surface which has no inhibition layer at all. So I'm just giving a couple scratches to it. It also smooths out the surface of the nail as well, which will make the things even prettier. And it doesn't take that long time. I love buffing when I'm doing those kind of layered look designs. Transfer foil gel glue. And then let's start the fun. So we want to use the D-liner brush, and also I will put a drop of the black foil design gel, so you can guys see it. The clear one is much easier to work with. It just never fails, and it's really, really easy. Okay, and then I'm adding gold detail through it. As you can see it, I've got one pretty solid line, and then I've got also quite a few lines which aren't solid. They almost cutting through it. Kind of messy look. And then cure it. Do the same in here. And cure it. Okay, we are gonna grab my gold transfer foil. I love this shade, it's just a perfect one. It's a pale gold, and it's not too yellow, not too silver. It's just a perfect shade. I think it looks very luxurious, and beautiful. So I'm just cutting small piece, and we can transfer it. This gel works really easy and gives fantastic results each time. To be honest, this design looks so nice that it could be just finished. A very simple way of achieving a really nice set. Actually, I really love it that way, but we are gonna decorate it more. So what you want to do it is grab your one stroke brush, and then we're gonna use the same pink, maybe we had it, so the same pink. White French gel, because painting with the gel polish is quite difficult. I'm just applying some white in here, and then I will paint some very quick random flower. Clean my brush, white, and then the pink mixed together. And then let's do the flowers. So that's a middle finger. I'm just doing like a wee touches of the brush to paint this design. And the fifth petal. Small one on the top. Cure it. Actually, the yellow is showing through, so the bottom of the petal has changed the color, which I quite like it, into orangey one. Yeah, I do actually like that. Okay, these ones are curing, and I can start rebuffing those nails, because you don't want like unbulkage of the glitter here. So I'm just touching up the free edge, because the free edge, like, I want always really nice and slim. And then using a buffer, I'm gonna buff the entire surface of the nail, so the glitter becomes nice and smooth. Like there is not gonna be any catchy places or rough surface, and things will look really nice and pretty. Okay, this one is done. Also, my flowers are ready for a second layer. Like, I feel like with acrylic paints, I could probably achieve that nice results with the one layer. Okay, happy with this one. I'm gonna grab a drop of the darker one, mix with this pink, like, which we've got in there. Touch up this one. This tip keeps moving. I got the blue tack stuck to my hand. I'm really trying to work through the gel, like, to make it more pigmented. Brilliant. Okay, grab those darker color. I'm using just the same brush, and I'm doing like a splash of those darker color inside. Cure it. And cure it. Okay, rebuff the other tips. So they're actually quite smooth after the second top coat, but as I say, like, I am really wanting the perfect look, so that's what I would do it on my clients. I would never leave a glitter encapsulated with the top coat just the way it is. I feel like it's not as smooth, and the light doesn't reflect as nice on it. You will see those bumpiness. Okay, then rebuff the thumb. You cannot use the file for too long. It's really just to take the biggest bulk because obviously this is only a top coat and the top coat isn't applied as thick as the gel. Okay, and then let's move on into the flowers. They are ready for the next step. So I want to add some black through it and some white. Black foil. Clean my brush because you want just a small amount of it. And I'm just doing a darker middle for this flower. Like as you can see it, I'm kind of working on the very small dots. Or like a shaky line, I would say. I don't make it clean, like just so it looks more real. Clean the brush, grab the white. Okay, and then you want to add some white dots. Again, lots of tiny ones. You can also add some detail into the flower. Not too much, just a wee something. And cure it. Lots of tiny wee dots. Add some detail. Cure it. Okay, grab those tips which we have buffed and remove any dust particles which might be on it because they are ready for a top coat. That's a messy one. And look like how pretty this glitter is. I love it for the fact that it has all sorts of different colors, and it is quite actually hard to have the glitter which is having all sorts of different colors, and this one is just perfect. So let's cook it.
Actually, when you move first time the brush, I was thinking you put the glitter now. It just looks like...
Okay, yes. So basically, like, because they are matte, you can't see the glitter.
Yeah.
Yes, and then when you do the brush, it will like show up. Yeah.
Yeah, it just confused me. You say it's clean top coat.
Clean top coat. Yeah, the top coat is clean. And the top coat has a new brush. Like I probably have said that a million times, but we cannot get over with Olivia. Like how far? So that was the old brush, and that's a new one.
The clean one.
The clean one is old brush. It's much smaller. This one is much bigger. It feels so much softer, more flexible, and look at the shape of it as well. Like it's more precise around the cuticle area. We are over the moon with it. Like, and I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself. Like, but yeah, it is actually exciting. Also, there is a new gel polish collection coming out as well. It will be arriving very soon to us, and I cannot wait to show you what we can create actually with those new color collections as well. And they come in such a pretty packaging. Like, I'm actually so excited that I cannot wait to show you it. Now, I'm just gonna add some black detail to it as well. Not much, just a tiny wee bit. Just a very tiny wee bit, just to make this design even prettier. We should actually add it on the other finger as well, the one with the glitter. Too late now, I have top coated already. Perfect. You know, such a simple thing, I think, change a lot. So, and this one, I will make it run through underneath of the flower. Perfect. Clean the brush. I love it. So it's underneath of the flower. Ta-da! Okay, let's top coat the other 2 nails, and then I can show you the final look of the set. I actually really like it. Nice and pretty one. So pretty. I love, like, I will be definitely using those gold transfer foil technique, like of the messy lines, more often, because I think it's super cool. It's actually better than those gold flakes of the foil. And I've got, like, my head is almost exploding with all the ideas I can create it with it. I just think it gives us really nice and beautiful touch and finish of the design. I hope you guys thinking the same way. Now the thumbnail is ready, very easy and a simple one. Just a wee ombre with the glitter. Then we've got the index finger, very easy. And this is the same glitter I've got actually on my nails. And what I did with my nails, I done them ages ago, and then because I liked the design and it was so comfy for me to wear it, like, and match all my clothes and everything, I just redo it. Yeah, I just had to redo this design. So twice I'm wearing the same set, but I will probably fill them quite soon, or just cut them and get the fresh set anyway, just to show you what we can came up on my nails. I love it. Oh, come on, behave, Teep. There we are. And then the ring finger. And that's what we have created today. I hope, guys, you have really liked it, this set. Nice, summery one. And I'm sending you huge glittery hugs. See you in the next one. Bye.